All right, so I was working on the Quonset hut and running into a lot of difficulties with it, and that's partially my fault. Um, that I haven't finished it. There's a lot of geometry that I need to redo. As far as like the corrugated roof and sides, I'm gonna actually have to 3D model those out. So I'm gonna shelf that one for right now, um, and re-tackle that one when I get my new computer in. Should be in hopefully sometime next week. So what I'm going to do tonight is I'm going to texture or create and texture a fantasy RPG type well, and I'm going to hand paint all of the textures. I'm not going to rely on any images, and I'm going to do that by using my new Parblo Coast13 drawing tablet. Show you what it looks like. Is it right there? And this is pretty much going to be a third monitor. So when I need it, I'll go ahead and plug it in and then start texture. So yeah, there's that. So let me cover that down so it doesn't get busted or anything. So let's get started. So first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna create a folder on my desktop, and I'm gonna call this one Fantasy. Let's see here, RPG Fantasy. Well, I'm gonna open this up, and yeah, if we need any more folders, I'll go ahead and hook that up. So I'm dragging that to my other monitor. And now I'm going to open up Blender 2.8. All right, and I'm going to get rid of the redheaded stepchild of 3D modeling, the default Blender cube. And I'm going to go ahead and save this right now. I'm going to save as, there's a Quonset. Let's go to desktop, and let's go to RPG Fantasy Well. I'm going to call this Fantasy _ well. Damn it. There we go. I'm going to save it. All right. So now this is all saved out. The first thing I'm going to want to do is I want to create the base. So there's always a base with a well, right? So we're going to go ahead and create a cylinder. Now, I don't want it to have 32 sides. So let's go down to, let's say 16. And we're going to go to the front view. We're going to move it up on the Z axis, and then go back to object mode. And the reason why I went to edit mode is if I move this object right here, right, you notice that the orange dot right there, that's called the origin. So if I move it in the object mode, it's going to move that origin. It's going to move everything associated with it. But if I move it in edit mode, of course, the origin stays where it is. And this makes it so much easier to have that origin point down at the bottom when I scale. So it's going to scale across the x-axis up and then the y-axis. It's not going to go into the negatives. So for this, I want it scaled up pretty big. So let's try like something like that. And it did what it wasn't supposed to do. That's all right. Grab Z. Fix that anyways. Okay, now I'm going to want to hit Shift A, excuse me, Control. Why didn't it work? Let's see here, go here. Hit Control A, and it's I want to apply all my transforms. All right, yeah, just like that. And then select it and go back into, oops, go back into edit mode. Well, base. And now I'm going to want to go to face. Now I'm going to want to move that down a little bit. So grab it and roll it down on Z. There you go. Now I'm going to inset these faces probably right there, I think. That may work. Yeah. And then I'm going to extrude it on the Z-axis again. I want it to be about right, chill. And then you're going to go to the top view, extrude. I'm going to click out of it and scale it to just a little bit smaller. And then extrude on the Z-axis up to 1. And then go to top, go to wireframing. Now what I'm doing is I'm going to create the lip right on top of the well. You always have the rocks, right? So we're going to scale that down to right about there. So there's a little bit of overhang on both sides. And then go back here. Oh, that's too much, I think. We're about right. Let's see here. We're about, well, you know what? Let's just go ahead and undo that real quick. Oops. Okay. Extrude on the Z. Let's bring it up right there. And I'll worry about all the extrusions here in a minute. Let's go to the top. Let's inset that about right there. Extrude it down. Right, and I want it right there. Now I'm going to extrude it and scale it again to right there. Go down and extrude it down the Z-axis. I want it to go. Oh, that's going to be too much. Okay. Scale that. Me. Yeah, I can work this. So let's scale that out just a little bit. Right there. Then extrude it down to right there. And now I'm going to scale it in just a little bit. Kind of give it that little cartoony look, I suppose. Let's see here. Pretty basic type stuff. And then now I want to go to my edge, lose while holding Alt, select the entire thing. I'm going to bring it in a little bit. And then, I don't know, bring the top in just a little bit. Right there. Actually, I think I need to redo that entire part. Okay. Okay. Let's try that again. Let's do this again. Okay, now go to face. Let's grab this little guy, extrude up, extrude by like 5. And we're going to scale that in just a little bit. And then we're going to extrude that and scale that out to right there. We'll extrude Z1. And then we're going to scale that in just a little bit. Not much. Go to wireframe. We're going to inset that. Actually, inset that to right there. Extrude Z. Go back to the top. Extrude. Scale. Extrude Z. Sorry, good. So we're going to inset that out just a little bit. Oops. Weren't you working? scale. Nobody's really going to see the inside of that anyways. It's really not that big a deal. All right, so there's the basics. Let me get rid of this. Lighten this camera. Don't need those. Really? You're not going to delete them? There, delete. All right, so now that we got that, now we're going to add some edge loops to kind of tighten it up. So if I were to go to object mode and smooth, shade those, it looks kind of redonkulous, right? So, oops. So now what we're going to do is we're going to go to edges. We're going to select edge loops. And there we go. Oh shit, it didn't catch any of those, did it? Damn it. Make sure I got everything still. And now we're going to, actually, we're going to add a bevel to it. Okay, now let's go to object mode. Okay, that's got a pretty solid. I'm looking at it from a distance. Okay. Now that's the well. So now we're going to create a new object. And we're going to just need a cube. And we're going to create the wood objects that go with it. Actually, you know what? Get rid of that cube. Goodbye. I don't need that in there. Let's turn this one for, let's go to there, grab Z, bring that down. And take these, go to the top, scale. Much better. So it looks much better. All right, so now what we're going to do, actually I need to add some more edge loops real quick. Right there. Yeah, and then didn't get one for some reason. 2, 3, 4. All right. Still pretty nice. Okay. So now we're going to create the lumber that's going to hold it all together. So we're going back into object mode and we're going to hit Shift Alpha, Shift A, and we're going to create a cube. I'm going to grab that cube and set it right. Well, actually, let me go here. Z, move it up one, go back. Grab that way. So if that's the front, I need to move that. So grab there, grab There. Front is there. So I'm going to want the beams to kind of follow the shape, right? So it's actually quite easy to do. Just need to get rid of some faces right quick. Roof support. Go to faces. I'm going to get rid of this guy right there. Delete face. Bye-bye. And then this one right here, go to front. Move on to on the x-axis. Right there. And we're going to set this one to edge. Turn snaps on. Oops. X. Grab X. Okay. 6 face again. Let's grab on the Z. And this one, scale on the Y. Scale on the Z, which is a little bit taller. Front there, 4. Grab the X. Scale Y. Scale on the Y. Oops. No. Duh, in Roman should be scale on the Z. Faces. Oops. Okay. So now I'm going to also duplicate that on the other side, but give it a second. Because I got to still adjust it. Let's go to Z4. Okay, that'll work. And then L, Control D, G on X. Oh, that was weird. Grab X. Go forward to straighten this guy out. So the easiest way to straighten this out would be to show the Z0. Whoops, that's what I want, but nope. That's what I'm gonna have to do. To the front, hit L, grab Set that up here. All right. And then let's grab the roughly going to be, that'll be right. Okay. L, full D, rotate 180, grab X. There you go. I'll save as. And then now I need to create, these need to go a little bit higher. Let's go to vertex, go to the front, grab Z. Go to about right. Yeah. Okay. Now I need to create the roof. So, actually, this needs to be bigger. So let's hit okay, let's look at this real quick. Scale. Grab these. There. O and L. Grabs. So on X. So this one's probably going to go bye-bye. Oops. I want that one. Delete faces. This one, on the other hand, motherfucker, go. There you go. Let's go X. Make that quite a bit thicker. Okay, and this one, grab X, for the front. Why is it so damn retarded? Let me fix that right quick. We're going to do that to vertex. Well, Chief, what the hell are you doing? That was insane. So this one right here. Oh, you can go Austin. Bye bye. And I'm gonna hide that. Boom. Okay, so that's not too bad. I think I need to make this whole section bigger, so I'll do that right now. Fucking weird. Oh yeah. Okay. So. Always something in it. Okay, that'll work. Okay, so there's that. So now I need to create the roof part. The roof is going to be an arrow going up and some braces coming off of it. So these actually might be too big. Better. All right, so I want this. Do a cube. Actually, you know what? This is going to be a separate object. All right, a cube. It's got to come down far enough. Okay, that's not going to work, but I'll grab that right there. You motherfucker. Origin. Right there. Now I want to let these go to points. So see here. go here, and that's going to be roof. There you go. So I want to merge these at center. Merge at center. Oops. Merge at center. Now I'm thinking, let's see if I can get this to work for me. Extrude individual. Now how would that work? Why isn't that allowing me to extrude that? Extrude. So we'll do it that way. Don't know if I care for that. Oh, delete. Vertices. Delete that. So I'll just come to a point about L. And yeah, there it is. Let's see here. 245. It's a little less than the 45. Let's try and rotate 30. Nope. Grab U on the Y. Z. There, Control D. 90. Grab on the Y. Nope. Now grab here. How do I want to do this? There's a couple ways I could tackle this. I wonder, could I just cut that? This cut tool always messes me up. All right, let's see what we have here. This is going to mess it all up. Let's see here. Run a Boolean. Let's see if it let me run a Boolean. Okay, I can go away. Run a Boolean on who's port 02. We want them to say intersect. No, don't want that. Union. Apply. Now, all of that should be good to go. Nope, just that one, huh? This thing's a pain in the dick. Here. I need to hide hit that anyways. Should be a relatively simple thing to do. Actually, selection, this one. This fucking cut tool's a pain in the dick. All right, hey, how's it going, guys? This thing's giving me a pain in the ass right now. All right. All right, I'm going to rebuild that one because that sucks. Now I could always take this one, extrude it up. That doesn't do me any good, though. You know what? Fuck this. I know a better way to do this. Duh. Okay. Don't know why I didn't think about this to begin with. All right. Object, set origin to geometry. There you go. All right, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to slice this right in the middle. Then I'm going to take edge, edge. That made a lot more sense. No. Top caps. So now I need to go to object mode because I need this one too. Shift D, rotate 180, grab X. You just snap the cursor to world origin. All right. Apparently, hey, over there on YouTube. All right, I don't really particularly care. Let's see, I can get this one. I don't like the way that looks. Way too bulky. And I don't really want those angled like that at all. So 4. That might be too tall as well. So Okay, much better. Now I need to create the roof. So all right, now transforms. This next part should be relatively easy. I'm going to create 3 and 3, so just 3 kind of cubes. So let me get this real quick. D, rotate 180. See what we got. Oh yeah, much better. Now we are going to create next things here. That, and Control J. Those are rooftop caps. What are those? Control J, join those. Roof supports. Roof supports. TC, etc. Now the next thing I'm going to create is a box. And this is going to be the actual tiles. So grab X, that's fine. Oops. Grab Z, bitch. There, front. Grab Y. Rotate 35. Nope. Rotate 45. Ish. Transform. Let's set that object origin to geometry. Now, bitch. Okay, there's a bigger problem here. That's it. Screw that one all up. I shouldn't have done that. Why did I do that? Much better. Let's see. 4. There
After 3 months in that dreadful place, the teacher and the killer were as open with each other as old friends. Quadratic equations? But those who easy on college prep school students.
Huh? The mercenary being career advice later? You know, I'm starting to think you're better suited to my team than me.
Okay, so now that has to be fixed.
That's the key to winning them over. The changes for subject's bodies undergoing are unprecedented. I hate to think of the havoc he'll cause when he decides he's had enough. Oh, he tries to escape, taking on during hospital for mutilation. Suppose I gave her this job out of the goodness of my heart. She's a pawn. A sacrificial lamb.
Here we go. How's that look? It's really simple to me. Let's save this before I lose it. Save as Fantasy Well Blend. Now, a lot of these are going to be able to take up their have their own UV space. So right now I'm at total like 1,100 tries, so that's good. So as a matter of fact, that center part doesn't even really need to be there. But okay. Oh, let's grab this one a little bit, make it a little bit further. Then
The seasons changed. A new school year began. A fresh batch of students gathered under the roof of the new Parblo Coast13.
perhaps
Little did they know, in only 2 weeks' time, the moon would become a permanent crescent.
okay. So let's go to here. All I want is that one. Go to solid. Now I need to break this up so it has some shape to it. So let's do that. I'll start with this top one. I want to put some edge loops in. I want to put one, there's 3 panels, 4 panels. Okay. And then now let's do some extruding, shall we? Extrude. Right there. Do this one. Extrude just a little bit further. Extrude. Six. Extrude on up there and extrude. Then I need to add some detail in here. So let's add some more, shall we? Actually, yeah, no. Chill, Chief. We're gonna add like this.
It's too hot there, isn't it? Sorry, I'm just super cute on the mannequin. Barely cute used to be. Those chemicals do a good job of keeping you honest. It's not like they choose their shape at random. It's just often they reflect how you are as you are. Imagine what you know now if you only knew more than you were. You'd still be smart, slightly perverted, a little bit creepy, not to mention you aren't discovered. But her smile would be only honest. What does it mean to them? Hey, Audrey. Turns out my schedule
don't like any of that. There we go. How do I want to deal with that? I can always paint that, but I suppose I could sculpt it. Maybe. But I kind of don't want to.
Before he realized it, his smile was no longer just a The first time they knew one another's touch was 3 hours before they were meant to meet.
Whoa, Chief. Reset the origin.
Yes, sir. 70% destroyed. Antimatter discharged from a lab rat on the lunar surface. So then, television exceeded natural limits? Right. I'll tell you how long we have until our human subject reaches the same rating on intensity.
Okay.
Really only a matter of stopping his heart. You notify the Americans immediately.
Oh, it does come in that cursor, dumbass. All right, so there is. Save. Not even sure how long I've been streaming now. Damn it. Now I need to create those. Once I get these center beams here. Okay, so let's see what happens if I smooth shade. I'm gonna have to smooth shade those. Damn it. Why? Hmm. Let's bevel that bitch. .42. Make that nice and nice edges going on. Okay, so now I'm gonna do the same thing for these bitches. All right. This top one's bothering me. I should have beveled out. Why didn't it though? I know how to do it though. I'll cut this one more time. There you go. And that, my friends, is somewhat. I need to do something about these. Wondering if I can add a cut. And here, the center. Let's see. Okay, so what's going on there? It's that crease it doesn't like. Okay. Come on, motherfucker. Saw that. There we go. I gotta figure out how to unfuck that one. 4, 6. Doesn't like that one a whole lot, does it? It should be fine. I don't know why that's kicking up a shadow right there. Okay. Motherfucker, that means there's a face in there. And let's see here. So that one, and that one. Oops. Still doing that face. But can I live with it? Yeah, I can. Let's see here. Let's click on something real quick and zoom in on it. Okay. Motherfucker. So you need this one. This one. I need to fit the line across. I need to cut that center. Oops. Center. And that means this one, that one is a face. That one, this one is a face. So that one, face that one, face. Try this one. Let's try this one. Or face this one, and that one. Or face. Figured I'd have been done a lot sooner than this, but meh. Face. Try to deal with that little bit of deformation. All right, now I'm wondering if I should add maybe some little chingaderas right here. Sure, let's try it. It's gonna throw a fit as soon as I do it, but that's all right. There. Right there. There. Right there. All right. How good did I get those? 4. Oh, close enough, in my opinion. All right. 6. So now what I want to do is I want to go back here, go to vertex, select those, prove it. You motherfucker. That's on the X. That's on the Y. Okay. Now I want to. Oh shit. Let me save this. File save. And I will be right back. I need to stand up. Oh shit. Didn't know that was there. Create banner. Be right back. All right, I'm back. Let's see here. Hey, focusing on everything. That's pretty cool looking. Now I need to add the supports for the roof arms. And then I need to add the spinner, some rope, which I'm going to have to hand paint too. And then maybe some boards going across, maybe a bucket. Buckets are easy. So, oh, what are these? Okay, put those as shingles. Shingles. All right. So let's add. Those are in the center, aren't they? Yeah. Let's go right to about Chia. Let's add a cylinder. Nice, pal. Oh, duh. I need to set the origin. There you go. Take 90. Take 90. There you go. Scale down. Grab. Let's get the Y. Front. Grab. That right about there. They apply all the transforms. Let's do origin to geometry. There we go. Let's go to the wireframe. Grab Y. Nope, grab X. So grab X. And actually grab X a little more right there. Face. Let's inset that. I'll get the belt in that here in a minute. X. Let's do something else. Right there. Face. Yeah. Nope. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. Sorry about that. So what I need to do is that one, that one. Need to extrude and scale. See here. Oh shit. And scale the X. Face. No, don't need a face. Damn it. Screwed. Actually. There we go. And I can actually just extrude these over time, scale them on the X. Then grab, oops, these, oops, wrong one. Scale on the X and bring those back. Then these all need to be merged. Hey, how's it going? Here, what am I doing? There we go. Center. Oops. Where's that? Center. And then I'm going to dissolve that ring. Dissolve edges. Boom. Now I need to add the hand crank and then a bunch of beveling to get the surfaces so they're nice and have a real nice roundness to them. So crank should be easy. So here, let's add, snap the 3D cursor to world origin. Selected. Okay, now I need to add a box. Grab Z, down. Scale on the X. Grab X. So right there. Right, chill. And then right side. And then this, you do file transforms. That one, oops. Set origin to geometry. And then do that again. Transforms. Did I put that back to world origin? Sure did. Whatever. All right. One of the easier ways to do this would be to add an edge loop. And then this face, this face. And then slide this loop, slide that one, that one. And then I need something to hold that, right? It's got to be held in place by something. So, oops, the wrong one. All right. And let's make this a little more interesting. So how about add 1, 2 scale on the Y. Oops. Scale. All of, it's right there. I don't need delete faces. What the fuck? Delete them faces, bitch. I should want to do that. I should have just deleted those faces. Try that. Oh shit. Faces. There you go. You kidding me? Snapped a pitch. Morgan. There you go. No, that's definitely, that doesn't look close to what it needs to be. Okay. Hook this side up now. And set that. Yeah, nope. Not gonna work for me, huh? Why? You doing that? And set. True scale. That's not what I want. Actually, let's just go right here. Just like that. It's not really necessary. Scale. All right, let's do some beveling. Yeah, it looks all right. Not too bad. So I'm coming up on 2 hours. So, yeah. Good thing I'm not recording this. Okay, so let's. Here, hold up. Don't need that one. This one. Get all of these. Those all need to be beveled. Nice sharp little edge to it. Now I gotta get that pen. So okay, this has a lot more than what I thought, but 4,000 polygons. Not that big a deal. I really want to edit these a little bit more, but that'll be fine. In fact, I might even be able to just paint right on the top of this model. So, okay, so I need to create one that look like rendered. So I need to put the handle right here. Let's add another cylinder. Which one's this? Should be, got that one. It's this one, tube. All right, something on that one. All right. So let's set the pins there. 6. One's X. There we go. Come on, motherfucker. Too worried about that. I don't even know that this is necessary. So we're going to get rid of it. Bastard. Take this. Well, that sucks. Delete that one. Vertices. Oh. Shift D. Rotate 180. There. Grab Y. I'll save. Now I've pretty much got everything well. What does that mean? Okay. Pretty much have everything pretty much modeled out for the base mesh, almost. I need to create these bits over here, so I'm trying to figure out how I want to do them. Let's see here. Let me reset this world origin. There we go. Cursor to world origin. The 3D cursor in Blender, if wherever it is where your model is going to be created when you add something in. So I keep it at world origin until I need it. It used to be that if you clicked anywhere, that damn origin would chase you all over the place. But it doesn't do that anymore, thank God. All right. So probably one of the first things I'll create for this is probably like a grunge map for it. It'll give me all the dirt and details. Like I want to chop up these, into probably 3 different tiles per row, or maybe more than that. And it will allow me to do that without actually altering the geometry. So right now I'm at 5,200 tries. I could probably get this down to 2,000 tries, but I don't plan on putting this in any type of game engine. So I'll be right back. Let's see here. Red banner. Edit. Copy that real quick. Create new banner. Boom. Scroll banner. Show. Go back. Someone delete this folder. I switched to a new streaming platform, and I'm still learning how to kind of manipulate it. So give me just a second. On here, and I'm going to create a new banner. This one's going to be static. Supply run. Be right back. And that's what I'm going to show right now. And that's pretty cool that I can put that there. So that's really, really cool. All right, I'll be right back. Actually, I can hit my damn mute button. What? All right, I'm back. So, like I said before, I went got some batteries. I've moved away from OBS, OBS Studio, and I moved away from Restream.io. Restream.io was what I used to like broadcast multiple sites. You know what I mean? And then OBS was cool, but it was just too bulky. Just too much in there for what I intended on doing. I just wanted, like I said, a ticker on the bottom, my logo, cool little comment section so people chat with me. I can chat back with them and not have to worry about any of the 7,000 or 8,000 different screens. I've got a broadcast stream which has my desktop or whatever window I'm sharing, and then low up here in the corner or over here on the side, my webcam if I have it running, and my chat, and then I can manage my banners and if there's a private chat. That's if people show up to watch it, which I haven't pushed this particular link to anybody, which I'll probably start doing depending on what happens, here in the next couple of weeks. I've had a lot more visitors and people get involved with the stream this week, so I'm pretty excited about that. So, all right, where were we? So, I've got to create the rope bundle. Now, I'm not sure how I'm going to do that because adding rope, it's like adding chain. It's incredibly high polygon. I can easily bust this thing into the probably hundreds of thousands of verts. Just a second. I got to open up my other browser right quick. Got some things I got to check on. But I don't want to do that just for the sake of unwrapping things and all that. And yes, and to me, I don't think there's anything value added. Checking out forums on a game that I play called Aces High 3. And one of the things in there is player-made skins. And now that I got my new digital tablet and stuff like that in, it's probably something I can get into, but show you exactly some of the stuff that people are doing. Just amazing skins, reskinning aircraft. Just wow, pretty awesome stuff. Let's see if I can find another one. There you go. You know what I mean? So it's pretty sweet. I highly recommend. If you haven't checked out the game, please go check it out. It's a hard game, but yeah. Planet Unknown. Not sure what that is. I take it the 49ers are losing. I don't really care too much about football. It is what it is. So, let's see if my RPG domain is still live. See what it looks like on your guys' end, what you guys are saying. Oh, okay, that's pretty badass. You can see it pretty good. I can see my branding and my tickers on there. Okay, well, that's cool. So, let's get back to this model, shall we? So, I probably could have made. So, let me do something real quick. Yeah. So, if I take all the cylinders out of there, I drop down to 1,100 triangles, right? So we all know when you're dealing with game engines, you're dealing with triangles. You're not dealing with quads, which is quite different than dealing with like for production type models and stuff. You know, you want polygons, four-sided everything. Doesn't matter. Four sides. Well, how do you do a cheek? I don't know, but it better be four sides. You know? Hey, an eyeball better be four-sided. You know what I mean? So everything has to be four-sided. And it obviously it can be done. They've been doing it for years and years and years and years, but it's a pain in the ass. So what I may do, okay, what's that bring that up to? That handle itself has 400 tries to it. I think I might be able to do better than that. I do like the way it looks. Dang it. Yeah, see, and it's all chewed up right here in these corners. Right here. Well, let me see here what I can do right quick. Let's see if I can make this any better. Alt A, let's add a plane. Okay. Right. Rotate 90. You motherfucker. Let's see if I can do this a little bit better. Scale. And then X. Oops, scale Y. So you are working in 3D spacer, so that's something to keep in mind. So you have to, oops, shit. But you probably already know that. So now, it looks like dog shit. Okay, there we go. Should be able to just hook that one up. There you go. And then the face, let's do that one. Let's top view. Inset. Face. Grab Z. Come down. Extrude Z. Grab Z. Then here. X. Right there. Take that. Grab X. Bring that in a little bit. Grab X. Okay, so now if I, oops, no, I don't want that one. Since you're only ever going to see the one side, let's just bevel that. Six. It doesn't have those sharp little edges that I like, but see here. Try to only define the areas that we need. Maybe right there. So that one's better. Okay. Not L. Delete vertices. So I'm down to total. I knocked off a lot. Okay. L. Grab X. L. Oops. L. L. Oops. No, you don't do that. You suck. Come on. Okay, so there's that. Now, put this on. Put that on. So that a handle needs to go hasta la bye-bye. And, whoops. Goodbye. Whoa, what the fuck, Chief? And now I'm down to, okay, so this right here is going to cost a lot. That costs a lot. So let's work on this handle a little bit. Okay, so now I'm going to want to create over here. I'm going to create. Let's go cylinder, but I only need it like 6-sided. So go to the top, rotate 90. Probably didn't help me out any, did it? Rotate 90. Yeah, of course it didn't. Come on, sucker. Okay, now let's bevel. I really need to bevel the back one. We'll do it. Okay, so I need to hide the mechanism. Mechanism raises me up like where is it? So, well, faces, duh. So, doing 1,300 for that by itself. So, that'll stay. All right, let me select all, punch it right there. That way, there, now object, snap to world origin. All right, so there's that. Now, like I said, I got to move on to the rope. And like probably, oh, and I still got to create that up there. But I'm thinking that this right here needs to be deleted. There you go. Now, let's delete that real quick. Well, to the front. Let's go here. Let's do this. Grab. See. What I need to do is bevel that. And then, motherfucker. There you go. Bevels. Let's bevel that too. Give that broken look to it. from here to here. All right, let's create that cylinder. 90. Top, rotate 90. Right here. Scale that down. Rotate to there. X. Dumbass. There you go. Grab to there. Extrude, scale. Extrude. And I'll work there. That won't work. It's not tall enough. Okay, so this right here is going to be ropes. This stuff's always so poly expensive. Okay. Are you kidding me here? Scale. Oops. That does not work. Delete those fucking faces. I don't need those. Delete those faces. All right, let's go to here. There. There. Scale. Fuck. Scale. All right. Okay, C4. Yeah, that's going to be the rope. Take this one and set it. Extrude. Actually, you know, you just get rid of that. That sucked. All right. You know what I can do? Make it look like it's been busted up. About cylinder. Grab that damn thing, bring it in here. Rotate a little bit. Snap that. Grab Z. There you go. Z. So one of the harder things to do is to create rope. So God damn it, get off there. So I don't like that at all. So that's gone. Goodbye. Um, all right, so all right, what the shit? Oops. Why aren't those? Oh shit! I know what I do is Troy forms. There we go. Those all should bevel out. All right. So 2,300 faces. This is obviously probably not going to go into a game, but it's still pretty cool looking. And I could probably still do some retopology on this and get it down to probably about 1,500. Which I'm curious. File save. This file save as well destructed. Let's mess around with something real quick. So add modifier. What do we have? Modify. Way to normally project you. Ooh, what's that? Ah, okay, so let's get rid of that. Let's go to this guy right here. Go to decimate. 722. Try U8. Yeah, we didn't do anything. What about mesh mirror? Let's see if I can get me to. I guess that's a good thing I'm using it. $47.42. Anyways, file open. Don't save that one. Like this one, and let's delete that one. There we are. Okay, so it's just the way it's going to be. I could probably take this one. L. No, motherfucker. Like that one. Delete. Faces. All right, so there's the model. Pretty happy with it. I think it turned out rather nice. Set origin to 3D cursor. I don't know, set origin to world. Okay. That's probably how I'm going to set that up. So let me create 2x4. It's got everything there in the collection. Hey. No. God dang it. Put a camera in there. Okay. Grab. Okay, that's how I want to render it. So, a camera. And go to camera, perspective, panoramic, ortho. Perspective. Mess with. Try 32. 30. And I want this field. Focus on 2x4s. Okay, I want. Fuck is the safe area? Nothing yet. Viewport display. Custom properties. Okay. For rendering, I want ambient occlusion. Don't need no bloom. Film. I want. Let's see what I got here already. Ambient occlusion needs to be strong. But I always forget. No bitch. Ambient occlusion, the Blender manual. I'm not really sure how it handles. Okay, factor add. Okay. I really don't have any of that trace precision. Try 4.0 for that. Distance. Come on, dick. Let's try 0.05. Hit that shit up right quick. Trace precision 0.5. And make sure that. Do I need bloom? Bloom. Don't need bloom yet. Depth of field, I have that. Running Eve. Render, I want 128. Let's go 64. Okay, so I need to add a light. What type of light? Okay, so rendered. Come on, bitch. There we go. The light at. Set the light at, say, 150 watt. What am I getting here? Need more than that. About 1,000. Oh, shit. Let's get rid of that one. Let's add another light. Let's do an area light. Grab Z, bring it on up. Grab Y, bring it on down. Rotate 45, negative 45. Grab Z, come up. Let's put that one out. Jeez. Okay. There we go. Ooh, we got some nastiness going on there. 5,000. Let's try 500. And those just shadows. Okay. Yep, those are just shadows. I might add. Is that a point light? Add X. Right, let's see here. Rendered. Okay. Grab Z. Change that to shows. So I don't want that light to cast shadows. So there we go. And what happens if I select area light? Same thing, no shadows. I still get my ambient occlusion in there. So let's try a little darker ambient occlusion. Distance 0.01. Okay. And so if I want how do I lock that? A lock camera. Yeah, they've changed some things. What the fuck is that? Let's see what the fuck. Okay. So here. Got it. That website was absolutely no help at all. So, that being said, yeah, clean the browser, bitch. Now it's time to unwrap this damn thing. So, file save. All right. The texturing will not get done tonight. In fact, I'm just about done. Yeah, that. Let me put a new collection. And we'll call this one just Scene BG. BG and ground. And the whole point of this is going to be to add plane. Scale that bitch. Come on. Okay. And then, oops. All right, let's see how that looks. That should be a lot better. And scene, floor, and BG. Panels. File save. Save. Let me try some unwrapping on this. I'll turn that off. And let's start with this base. So I need this to unwrap. Yep. Joy. Dumbass. There you go. So if I need this, first I'm going to fix this little guy. That little guy does not need to go there. He does not need to be all the way back there. So I want this cut in half. I'm going to cut this damn thing in half because I'm going to mirror the UVs. So let's go to here. Work seam. Okay. Entire seam is marked. Much better. You mark seam. Now mark seam. But a lot of this stuff, it doesn't even really matter. Just not going to see any of this. I could probably even get rid of that base too. So no, I could. Let me save this. Okay, let's go with the roof and supports. So these ones are already good. I don't even have to worry about those. It's these ones. So if I remember correctly, do these have a face? Sure didn't. All right, cool. Makes it even easier. So take this one. This, oh, no, not that one. This one. No, wrong one. This one. You mark seam. This one I'm going to delete completely. Just delete it. Because I'm going to do all of the texturing on one of them. And yeah, that's what's going to happen. Oh, bitch. view, mark seam. So what I'll probably end up doing as well is I will probably end up texturing this right here in Blender. I don't think I'm going to need Photoshop. Though, I mean, who doesn't like texturing things in Photoshop? I know I'm kind of on the fence with it. We'll see what happens. So I've got this as well. Those are UV map. That's okay. So now I need roof shingles. Okay. So I don't know why I did that. That was dumb of me. But I can fix that. Vertices. Okay, now I just have to unwrap these. Okay, so shit, this thing hurts my fucking eyeballs. See here, how do I want to do this? I want to do that because I want to be able to texture those faces. That face needs to go. Hasta la bye-bye. Face. Delete. Face. But I can also just texture one of these. Kind of be done with it, but I might as well texture all three of them. Mark seam there. I really don't care what's underneath these, so bring that down to there. Mark that seam. All that's gonna go bye-bye. Mark seam. So then, no. Okay, so let's get rid of that. Nobody's even going to see these sides, so they can go bye-bye too. Just thought about that. Oh, delete faces. Oh, delete. Motherfucker. Delete faces. I need roof supports. Okay, there we go. Wireframe. Oh. Oh.
Oh my God! Oh! But, you know.
So nobody's really going to notice that. So there's that. So these three items are UV mapped. Save. So the next would be the hoist bottle. That's not the hoist bottle body. It's a handle. It's mech. Whatever. I got that named all stupid. Hoist handle. Oh, crank handle. And this is hoist handle spindle. Gotcha. So let's do the mech real quick. Turn off that shit. Okay, I just need to separate. Actually, I want that seam at the bottom. Sweet. So that's all. Make sure that's all unwrapped. Okay. I already did that damn board. Whatever. So now I need hoist crank. Hoist handle spindle. Hoist crank handle. Mark that seam. Not really a whole lot to talk about, is there? Let's see here. What about that? What about this number around there? Right there. Right there. View work scene. These are going to be fairly easy. These will unwrap. So unwrap. Actually, I want that to be in the back. Work seam. The fuck am I? Work seam. File save. Work seam. Save. And one thing I could do too is I could create a color ID map too. So we'll try that. So this definitely isn't getting textured tonight, but that's all right. Let's see here. There. Okay, I want this to be saved right there. There's that, and there's that. Work seam. File save. Now, one thing I can do is I can select everything. Well, yeah. Go here. Well, how did you do that? There you go. Now I can look to see if anything here is going to just your typical seams, I suppose. I'm wondering if I can just import this into Photoshop. That would be sweet. In fact, let me find out. If that's the case, we're going to give it a try. You know shit. All right, so let's save this, file save. And let's export it as, well, actually, let me open up Photoshop first. File new. Let's do 2048 by 2048. 3D. What type of file does it want? Oh, sweet. All right, I'm gonna file. Let's export this bad boy. See wavefront, desktop, fantasy well, underscore PS Photoshop. Now I'm just doing this for shits and giggles. File, save. Let's exit. Okay. Where the heck did my, oh, there it is. New layer from 3D file. Let's go to, let's see what happens. That's fine. I'll watch it blow up on me. Come on, Chewy. Hello. Oh, Photoshop is thinking. Oh, shit. Yes. 3D workspace. Oh, that's cool. Oh, it's so fucking pixelated. It shouldn't be. Anyways, I'm interested to see what it does. Let's try. Let's go for a. Let's go to brushes. Let's reset to standard soft round. Let's go to 10. See how bad this sucks. See, I don't know about this. It looks almost like it applies a. Yeah, no, that's not going to work. No, I don't want. No, that's not going to work. So let's open up this shit again. First, and then I want to get rid of those. Don't need them. All right. Now let's go to here. Wonder what happens if I join them all. Vertical split. Blink. And select that out there. What just happened? Dumb son. Wait just a second to reopen Blender. Don't save. No. No, don't save. Times 2. Oh, it didn't work. Fuck you. Blank alpha. And image. Save as blank UV. Okay, that right there is bothering me. Which one's that? Let's go to unwrap. What is that? Holy crap. I'm wondering. Oh, that's a lot of crazy shit going on right there. I haven't done this in forever, so you have to bear with me on this one. Why? No, I'm not going to save that. So, try that again. We're going to have to just unwrap it all. Oh, that's right, because one of these isn't UV mapped. Okay, so L, O, oh no. Faces. Huh. Oh, and I never did. Unwrap this one. So, all right. Yeah, that was gay. Okay, so that's inside of the well. It's the bottom of the well, which really is irrelevant. Okay, so that's going to be the inside. This is, what the fuck is that? Damn it. Okay, so somewhere it's not. So where? That's right. I'm just not seeing it. Like, my shit. Should be there. All right. Well, I'm going to go ahead and log off. I've been on here for almost 4 hours, so y'all have a good one. Thanks for watching.